Yo, what's up, y'all boys, man? Welcome back to the podcast, you feel me? And I don't know if y'all can tell from the quality, but hey, your boy got a better mic, you feel me? So I'm trying to, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be investing into this shit and making it better quality for all of y'all listening. But yes, sir, got a new mic. But anyways, now to the main topic, you feel me? I told y'all this story time was gonna be crazy, so you know what I'm saying? This story time right here we about to talk about today is probably gonna be the most probably disgusting story time y'all ever heard, you feel me? And it's really abstract, so I had to tell y'all this one. So essentially, let me give you the background. Like I say all the time when we talk about sports and shit. I run cross country in college, cross country and track. I ran cross country and track in high school as well. So this is a sports related story. My cross country team in high school, low key, well, I ain't gonna lie to you, they were low key some bullies, you feel me? They low key used to haze people, you feel me? We used to make the young boys slap bots and shit like that, and low key like bully them a little bit. Not me, you feel me? But the class before mine. Like, I was literally like on that team. I was the only freshman and the rest were seniors. So after they left, I was, you feel me, the only one left of that generation. But alright, so this story, let's start the story with like I said, let's continue the background actually. Let's continue the background. So, long story short, it was my first year cross country. Like, so when you first start on that team, people were, I guess, they treat me like a freshman, like a young bull, but I say the first race, I was like I only raced JV one season. First race, I was the best JV runner, and I was like damn near varsity quality. So they treated me as varsity kids. They've been taught to me as I was if I ran there for years. You know what I'm saying? But the other freshmen and the JV kids, they wouldn't talk to them the same. If you feel what I'm saying? Because I worked out with the varsity kids, but I just raced JV because I was too fast to work out with the JV kids, but not quite fast to work out with the varsity kids at that time because I was a young bull. So I was like part of their friend group, you feel me? So like, you know what I'm saying? You know how high school sports work, varsity kids and they so cool and shit. Yeah, I was part of that douchey, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie to you. It was kind of cringy now I look back at it, but at the time that's what everybody did, so like I said, I'm in that group. It's a freshman on our team. We don't give his name out for embarrassment purposes, but it's a freshman on our team. His freshman, he was one of the freshmen that thought he was really, really good, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't, you feel me? He's alright, but he wasn't that good. But he would, you know, if you play, you play sports, you know what I'm talking about. The guy that goes hard in the warm-ups, go hard in the cool down, go hard when you just chilling, you feel me? When you're supposed to be chilling, they going hard. Like, he was that guy. So, he was a guy that, like, in cross country, like, when we had hard workouts, he would be dead last and sandbag. But when we had like an easy recovery run, he would go all out hard, you feel me, to make it seem like he was the fastest to other people. He was like trying to convince other people that he was the fastest, even though he was not fast. But he was one of them. So nobody really fucked with the kid, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't mean to the kid, you feel me? I always kept it cordial with everybody, but a lot of people don't fuck with him at the end of the day. So one day, I'm at practice, you know what I'm saying? We warm up, you feel me, we had a mild warm up, whatever, we warm up, we stretching. Bruh was like, oh snap, I ain't got no socks, right? So bruh, asked everybody to get socks. He's like, nah bro, I ain't got no extra socks. And then one of the bulls was like, yeah, I got an extra pair. I go to my whip and get it, right? So he go to the whip and get his socks. We don't care too much about it because, you know what I'm saying? Like, he just helping bro out. So, we just talking, you feel me? Like, you know, if y'all know who play sports when you warm up, you just be talking, chopping it up. So, we just chopping it up, doing our stretches and shit. Whatever. And I'm noticing, he's calling, like, each member of the varsity, well, top 10, right? Because you got 7 varsity and the top 3 JV was technically varsity. So, I call him varsity because I was like number 8 on the team at the time. But he was talking to all the varsity kids and pulling them over to the side like individually. I'm like, what the fuck nigga doing? But I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't paying too much worried. I wasn't worried too much about it. Right, so I'm still talking to we still vibing, you feel me, stretching, alright? And then the boy called me over, like, yo, come over. He's like, come over here real quick. I said, what? I said, yo, what's up? He's like, hey, yo, you know them socks I gave, bro? And I was like, yeah. And the next thing he said, y'all boys, I swear, was the most craziest thing I ever heard in my life. He said, yeah, those socks I gave him, yeah, bro, I fucked my girlfriend in my car and I nutted in them. And I said, and like, if I had a face cam, you could see my face. I was like, what the fuck? Like, this nigga nasty as fuck. He said he was fucking his girlfriend in his car, nutted in some socks, and gave it to this bull to wear. And y'all boys, I ain't never felt so bad for the kid in my life. You feel me? And on top of that, he told everybody, 10 other people at this point. So, all 10 of us know what's going on. And we just looking at bro like, we can't say nothing because, like, what the fuck? Like, we don't know what to do in this situation. So we just like, we all looking at bro, they got the socks on. Like, yo, this shit is real, some shiesty shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, we just looking at him throughout the practice, like, is this nigga don't notice that this nigga got semen in his socks, actual semen, you know what I'm saying? Like, so anyways, bro put the socks on, you feel me? He didn't say nothing at first, you know what I'm saying? So, like, in cross country, like, our warm up, some of it was, like, dynamic and some of it was static. So, some we were standing still and some we had to, like, move and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, in the standing still, warm up, stretches, whatever, bro didn't notice nothing. He just was doing the stretches. So, we progress in the warm up. As we get deeper in the warm up, we gotta start moving, like drills and shit. So, we getting deeper in the warm up, and bro, like, you can see bro keep looking down like at his feet, like what the fuck going on. And when he told me and the other 10 bulls, we start laughing. You feel me? We start laughing at the time, bro, looking at his feet, because we like, bro, if he ever find out this story, he gonna be sick to his stomach. So he just keep looking down at his feet or whatever. And I'm like, we like, oh man, is he don't know this? But he ain't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, we finished the warm up. And we head out to start our run, you know what I'm saying? We get to running, and as we running, like I said, the kid keep looking down at his socks, you know what I'm saying? He keep looking down at his socks like something wrong. We had like a 6-mile run that day, so we running. He didn't run with my group for real, but he would always, so in cross country, we would always start together, and then we would stop halfway and regroup, and then come back together. So I seen him twice throughout the run, like he was like lifting up his shoes, like something was stuck to the bottom of his shoe or something. And I just start laughing. I'm like, oh hell nah, bro, it couldn't be me, cause I would have mollywopped that nigga on God. But so the run over, anyways, you finish around 6 miles. The run over, we get back to the school. Virgo. Let me backtrack with the story. I'm gonna keep it in a chronological order. After we get back to school, we gotta do some strides. You feel me? For those who don't run cross country or long distance, a stride is usually like 100 meters or something like that. It's just a 100-meter like sprint. So we had to do strides. So we doing strides, and like I said, bro, still looking at his socks, like his feet, like something on his feet, but he not saying nothing. So we doing strides. You know what I'm saying? We all meet up to do strides, whatever. Bro goes, why do you socks sticky? He a young boy, he 15, so like I said, he don't know too much about, you know what I'm saying, that shit. Like nowadays, how, you know, if y'all get what I'm saying. Like, he a young boy, so he not even thinking that niggas could be shicey like that, and you feel me, and busting a sock and give it to him. But he goes, why do you socks sticky? And we all just started dying laughing. Like, I'm telling you, we started dying laughing. All the boys he told, so it's 11, it's 12, including me. So we all start laughing. 12 boys start laughing. All the varsity kids laughing. We're like, yo, this nigga, wow. And he looking around like, why you guys laughing? He a young boy. He got a little high pitched voice. Why you guys laughing? Type shit. He's like, nah, bro, we just laughing because you funny, bro. Like, that shit just out of the blue. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I don't know, man. Ever since I put these socks on, like, they've been sticky the whole time, but I thought it was the bottom of my shoe, like I said, on gum or something. But I guess not. I guess it was the socks. Right? So he's still laughing. So after, strides, like, we did strides and then we would cool down and then, you know what I'm saying? So after the strides, we cooling down and he like, now he's saying, oh, it's sticky with every step. Now he's saying, oh my god, every step feels really sticky. And like, we still laughing at this point because this some like wild shit. Like, it's fucked up. Don't get me wrong. If nowadays I would have told bro like, hey yo, take them socks off. But at that time, you feel me? We was kids. You know what I'm saying? When we was young boys, high school boys, we thought fuck that shit was funny. So at the time, I'm thinking this shit funny for real. Like, we all thinking this shit funny. So after practice, like they said, the boy waiting for his mom. And we just all chilling with coach, you feel me? Just chilling. Actually, my coach in high school was cool as Coach W. Coach. I'm probably gonna drop some story times about him in here, cause yeah, he's a W coach. He knew how to bend the rules, you feel me? But anyways, after practice, boy was chilling with us till his mom came. So at this point, he had took the motherfucking shoes off and he took the socks off. He was looking in the socks. And he don't know he don't know what to look for because he's a young boy. But I see when he takes the socks off, I see the big ass white stain in these socks on both of them. Big ass white stain. Because this motherfucker was not... Alright, how can I explain this? He was running in these socks, so now he stretched, now he spread out the motherfucking... I don't like to say the word, but he spread out the yuck. I'm gonna call that shit the yuck, bro. He spread out the yuck all on the bottom of the sock, on the inside. So when he take it off, it's a big ass white stain from him, like, stepping on it, you feel me? And this, what make me sick for real, cause the shit must have been fucking, like, was not dry yet when he got it. Like, it was fresh, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Nasty, you feel me? Like, it was not dry. So when he stepped on it, if you guys can imagine stepping on glue, if you step on glue, it spread out. So let's just say glue, you feel me? Human glue. He's stepping on that human goo. Matter of fact, human goo, that's what we call it. Human goo, stepping on the bottom of that shit, and he just spraying it out. And so, all on the bottom of that sock, as soon as he lifted his foot up, he got a white stain all on the sole of his feet and on his toes, in between his toes. Boys, he had cum on the bottom of his feet, all on the sole, and all between his toes. Another man's semen. Boys, I swear to God, if it was me, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would have had to air that bitch out. Oh my God. I was a young boy at the time. If it was me, if I was a young boy, I would have slapped that nigga. I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys. So, like I said, he take these socks off. The whole bottom of the socks is white with a white stain. You feel me? All on the bottom. Pick his feet up. It's a white stain all on the sole of his feet, in between his toes. He's like, what's this? He asked, bro, did you put glue? Did you put glue in these socks? Cause bro, that game the socks was still there. Like I said, we chill out to practice. He was still there. So you put glue in these socks? Bro said yes. Glue. He says glue, alright. That's what he says, glue, alright. And we just start laughing, and bro just start. Freshman dude, you know what I'm saying? He don't know no better, so he just laughing. He's like, yeah. He's like, you goofy, man, like type shit, like. Anyways, his mom come pick him up. Alright. Dude who put that shit in the sock was still there. So when the freshman that he get his socks, his mom picking up, he left, we still there. He don't say, Coach, guess what? You know what I'm saying? Coach like, yo, what happened? He like, Coach, you know why Buddy kept complaining that something felt sticky? And Coach is like, nah. Coach is like, why? He's like, why? Because he kept saying that, and it was real weird. Like, I never heard that shit before. He said, it's because, Coach, I had sex with my girlfriend in a car, and I came in the socks, and I gave them to him to wear. And my coach is like, why the hell would you do that? Type shit. Like, my coach is like disgusted, just like us. And like I said, then he started laughing. He like, y'all boys fucked up. So we still laughing at this shit. That's why I say W coach, you feel me? Because another coach would probably goddamn tried to report or suspended a player or some shit, or runner. But nah, my coach was laughing. He like, y'all boys is crazy because they be hazing, you know what I'm saying? That's just what they did. So he told coach, he started laughing. Alright, but the story get even crazier, y'all boys. Listen. So all that shit happened. The next week, we didn't say shit about it. We just read all on the week. Normally. Type shit. So, how the way cross country works is we race every week. Every Saturday we usually race. So, usually like, towards the end of that week, you really bunker down on the race, so all the bullshit usually stop. Like, usually the bullshit, we do bullshit Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday type shit. Once Thursday, Friday, Saturday hit, we all locked in. So, the rest of that week, we was locked in for the race or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Sunday was our off day. We should chill in the crib, do nothing, or just have fun. And then Monday, we came back to school, right? So, Monday, we came back to school. I see freshman dude. I'm like, what's up? Completely forgetting about the situation, you feel me? And then I see dude who did that shit to his socks. And I see him, I'm like, what's up, my boy? And I dapping it up. And he said, hey, yo. He said, should I tell him what I did to those socks? And I look at her, I said, I don't know how he don't react, so nah, don't do that shit. And he's like, alright. He said, alright. You right. So I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Dap him up in the hallway type shit. So it's time for practice. Also to note, when we do practice, we will meet up outside by the track, you feel me? Because we will warm up on the track, we will meet up outside at the track. A lot of shit happened out there, you feel me? A lot of wild shit. Future story times. But we meet up outside the track. Everything normal, you feel me? One by one be coming out from school, you know what I'm saying? You know how school be, some niggas be late to practice because they want to talk to their friends or they got a girlfriend. Some niggas be extra early. I was like in the middle. Like, I was like just on time. I was just on time type of nigga, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I take my time to get ready because, you know, everybody else be on CPT in sports, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? We had like, school got out for us at like 1:55. We had like a 2:30 practice start. So, we had 35 minutes. I was gonna get dressed and be there in 5 minutes, you feel me? So that's, you feel me? Chill, talk to a few people before making my way over there. Be there, I usually get there like 5 minutes early. Some niggas be late, you feel me? 2:30, might be there 2:40. But, like I said, we get there, we chilling, you feel me? Before practice start. Everybody chilling. The freshman boys usually came first, right? And, I don't know in the story if I said I was a sophomore or freshman, but I was a sophomore actually. I ran cross country 3 seasons and track 4. So I was a sophomore at this point. But like I said, I was part of the varsity crew, so like, you feel me? I was chilling with some of them boys before we came to practice. The freshman boys usually came first. You know how freshman boys be, they be trying to impress a coach. So they used to come to practice mad early, like be there like 2:05 and have to wait, 30 minutes? 25, 30 minutes? So anyways, I'm not there yet. I'm walking over to the track. I see them dudes, the young boys there. So we come in. We chopping it up. Bruh who gave the freshman the socks came pull up. So we waiting on coach at this point. We chilling, like I said, we not talking nothing about these socks. Like, this situation is been over. We don't want to talk about it no more type shit. We chilling. Coach came. Coach pulled up like at 2:35, you feel me? He's like, y'all warm up. So we warm up. We getting ready for the day workout. It's Monday. It's like a relaxed day. Like, we stressed all Saturday, you feel me? We race, we nervous and shit. And then on Monday, we just relax, you feel me? And enjoy the process. So we warm up. We stretching, like I said, our normal stretching. We start off stationary. We start doing dynamic shit and moving. That regular shit. Out of nowhere, he started talking to the dude who gave him the socks. Started talking to the actual freshman that, you feel me, that wore the socks. And I'm looking at my eye and I'm like, oh, this not good. I know he up to some bullshit. So, like, he probably, like, 3 people down from me, because we were stretched in, like, a circle. And I hear him talking, like, hey, yo, what's up? He's like, what's up? He said his name. I might give him no names up, but he said, what's up? They're talking. He, like, he literally asked dude, like, y'all know this red flags train that's up right now? Red flag number 1, he asked him, how was the socks I gave you? Like, anytime somebody asks you some weird ass question like that, you know something was wrong. But he said, how's the socks I gave you? And he was like, oh, thank you by the way for giving it to him, but they was just a little sticky. Like, I don't know what it was. And he's like, oh, for real? And he's like, yeah. And he was like, oh man. He's like, what did you do to him? Like, they weren't sticky when I had them. And dude was like, I didn't do anything. I just put them on. You feel me? Like, they let squeaky, but say young boy. He had glasses at the time. He wore goggles, y'all boys. He used to run and race. He would do workouts and runs and race with goggles. Did I say gargles? My dumb ass. Goggles type shit. So he had goggles, y'all boys. He looked like no offense to if you look like this, but he looked like the typical high school, like, nerd, like, freshman. Like, you could tell he was a young nigga. But anyways, he talking. He said, yeah, man, I don't know they were sticky. He's like, what'd you do to him? He's like, I don't know. I didn't do anything. I just put them on. He's like, it's not bro playing dumb. Was it the inside of your shoe? Like, did you use something in your shoe? Was it, like, the mud from a race? And he's like, no, I looked at my shoe. I kept checking my shoes, like, throughout the run, because something was sticky, and it wasn't my shoe. And he's like, yeah. And then after that run that day, I looked at the bottom of the socks, and they had a big white stain on it, and that looked like glue. And the bottom of my shoes, no, he said the bottom of my feet had a big white stain on it, in between my toes. I don't know what it was, and it was like crusty. That's what he said. It was crusty. So I don't know. He said maybe he still not catching on that bruh is trying to sabotage him. So he's like, I don't know, man. Maybe like I stepped in something before, but like on the ground, didn't I put them on? Like, I don't know. So, bro, like, are you sure? Like, trying to get him to catch on to, like, bro, like, I did that shit. Bro, like, nah. He's like, you don't think anybody else could have, like, messed with him? He's like, no. He's like, no. I don't think, because I just put him on right after you gave him to me. And he was trying to, like, now it's like red flag number 20. Like, bro, like, I did that shit. Like, I'm trying to tell you I did it. Bro was like, nah, cause I trusted you wouldn't do anything crazy. Type shit. I'm listening to this and I'm laughing. So at this point I'm tapping the boy next to me shoulder like, hey, listen to this shit. So we laughing, we giggling, you feel me? Cause now the memory coming back from the situation. So, we just chilling at that end, we chilling. And they go, we're not talking about it no more. We just having normal locker room talk, you feel me? Talk about whatever, females, class, what teacher's a dumbass, what teacher's the best, talk about the last race, niggas talking shit, talk about, I'm gonna be shooting ass race, you got lucky, whatever, you know what I'm saying? This normal sports talk, competitive talk, right? So at this point, y'all boys, listen, that shit happened on a fucking Wednesday, right? So, Thursday, Friday, Saturday was the race. It was 3 days to the race. We didn't hear nothing about this situation. Sunday, Monday. Monday is 5 days after the incident. I thought that shit was dead. You're not gonna talk about it. You feel me? I told Brandon I didn't say nothing to him. Anyways, that day, that Monday, we had a hard workout. We did a workout. You know what I'm saying? Everybody low-key energy up because we had a good workout. You feel me? The team energy up. You feel me? Be like, yeah, we gonna be raw as fuck this year type shit. So, we cooling down, you know what I'm saying? And then after we cool down, we stretch. And we usually chill together for like 30 minutes before everybody start, like, individually, like, sliding home, you feel me? So, we chilling. After practice. It's a good workout. The vibes is high. We talking about strictly running at this point, you know what I'm saying? That's no bullshit. We talking about strictly running. Like, yeah, that's a good workout. We definitely should look like, yeah, but, like, at this point, people were starting to recognize, like, how good I was. You feel me? I was always humble. I was never, like, cocky, like, oh, yeah, I'm the best, or I'm good. But a lot of people used to hate me when we first started, because, like, they used to be like juniors on JV, and I was a first year sophomore, and I was already a varsity. But the young boys started respecting me at that point. So that, you feel me? They chopping me. Yeah, you had a good race last week, man. It's your first year. I can't tell, blah blah. And be chopping it up. So at this point, we all the new kids are getting comfortable with the team, like I said, and all the older kids that were on the team are getting comfortable with the newer kids. You feel me? Right? Like I like, y'all, this shit was probably like 2 weeks in the season. Like, he did this shit to a kid 2 weeks in the season. Like, nobody's comfortable for real yet. But we getting comfortable. It's after the workout. We got good vibes, high energy. Everybody excited. This motherfucker that gave him the socks gonna say, hey, y'all, remember when he sent, like, if you hear the tone of my voice, he sent it out loud. Like, all the teams around. Hey, y'all, remember when I gave the bull them socks? And we like, yeah, what's up? He's like, remember when he kept saying they were sticky? Like, and he started giggling, and he's like, yeah. And I'm like, and my eyes got big as fuck, like, bro, please don't say what you about to say, because if this kid tells his mom, we're gonna be fucked. You feel me? Because, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us knew. And we low-key, like, be quiet, bro, don't say it, just come down. You try to tell him to be quiet. He like, yeah, he said they were sticky, right? And all the other people that didn't know said, yeah, he said they were sticky. Like, why was it supposed to be sticky? You know what I'm saying? Young boys, naive. He said, yeah, you know they're sticky? And then we're like, nah. We're like, why are they sticky? And then he said, well, I fucked my girlfriend in my car and I busted those socks. And I gave it to him to wear. And, bro, the face the freshman made was crazy. The nigga that wore the socks was like so motherfucking, like, it was like, I don't know if y'all understand, like, it's like two types of angry, you feel me? Like, you like rage angry and like shock angry. Like, shock angry, you get like frozen, like you can't say shit. Like, he's shock angry, and that's when you're the worst, man. When you don't know how to deal with it, he's shock angry. His eyes are big as fuck. He just looking, and everybody started. First, everybody's like, "What the fuck?" And then they started laughing at him. So they laughing at him. They calling him names. You feel me? Comfy, whatever, all kinds of shit. And then he said out loud, like, "Yeah, remember when you said you had that white stain in the bottom of the socks and in the bottom of your feet? Yeah, that's cause I busted them, like, literally, like right when I got out of school. Like, I had said to my girlfriend, like, right when school ended. So, like I said, it's a 30-minute time window to practice. So he was like, that was fresh, and you like spread around. He's like, yeah, like you wasn't, like you really was, you had your feet in my cum. I'm like, yo, nah, this nigga's wildin'. Type shit. So, the nigga wildin'. This freshman, he's showing shock at this point that he not reacting like crazy. He not trying to fight, bro, or none of that crazy shit. He just got quiet, but like he turned red as fuck. At that point, the vibes was ruined. We was just having a good conversation about how we had a good race, we had a good ass workout, how we gonna be good. He said that shit, bro. I was like, nah, bro. Everybody was like, yeah, I want to go home. So we just dispersed. And next day, tell me how bro mom heard what happened. He told his mom, right? Respectively, like you should have. You feel me? Like you should. His mom pulled up like, Joe, like, oh, I can't. Almost said the boy name. Nope. You see, I almost caught me slipping. But his mom came up like, to our coach, like, I don't know if you heard, but something happened to my kid. Blah 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 did it. I'm about to say his name. Blank did it. Blank gave him some socks and did some nasty things to him before he wore them. And this one I say W coach coming in right here. W coach. Coach is like, yeah, I heard something happened, but I don't know who did it. And she was like, Blank did it apparently. He was like, oh yeah. I said, I'm gonna see. Cause the thing with our coaches in high school, he didn't like to go through like the necessary shit, like having to fill paperwork, having like the school, like cross country in the school I went to was like perfect because it's not a popular sport as it is, and we got to do a lot of things under the radar that a lot of like popular sports couldn't. So like nobody was like checking for us in our business. So he didn't want to make it to where people would check for us to be in our business. So instead of like he's like, alright, because he knew what happened. Dude already, like, trying to embarrass him. He didn't go to the principal. He just, like, pulled Brett to the side, like, yeah, like gave him, like, a man-to-man talk, you feel me? Type shit. And then, that's the end of that situation, bro. But it was a crazy-ass situation, like, I was a young boy, too, like, it's crazy. But, yeah, man, that's the story, y'all boys. Like, comment down below if you ever, God forbid, if you ever did anything like that or heard anything like that happen to somebody. But this motherfucker really bust in a sock and let somebody wear it. Like that shit real crazy. But yeah, that's the story time for this week, man. You feel me? I told you I was gonna be a motherfucking banger, you know what I'm saying? A little banger, you know what I'm saying? I told you I was gonna be a funny one too, cause last Friday we had a serious, like, sort of like more on the sad side of story times. But I told you I was gonna give you a little funny one this time, man. So if y'all fuck with it, if y'all thought this story time was funny, whatever, please like, subscribe, post notice, support the podcast. And also comment down below if that was if you ever heard of anything like that happening to anybody you know, or if you did anything like that. And 2, comment down below, how was the mic quality? Like, did you notice the improvements? Because I still can tweak with the settings and make it better. So let me know if the mic quality was good or not. Other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, the story time. Hope y'all have a good night. Peace out.